Hi, welcome. Today, I, a massive lesbian, am going to be tier ranking some of the biggest straight girl celebrity crushes of the moment. I can appreciate a beautiful man when I see one. I might be gay, I know what a good man looks like. So I asked my sister and I asked on Instagram for a list of the biggest straight girl celebrity crushes of the moment. Who are the men that everyone is fancying? I've got a massive list. I do not know, I'd say probably about 70% of the names on this list, or maybe I've seen the names before, but I don't know what they look like. I haven't looked up any of the names so far, so you're going to be getting my real, raw, unfiltered reaction to these men and whether or not I think they're good looking. This is entirely on looks, by the way. Personality, I don't know. We're being shallow today, okay? I did a video with my wife recently where we both ranked each other's celebrity crushes, like lesbian celebrity crushes. So I figured it'd be interesting to do it with men. I wanted my wife to join, but she's got a big girl job. She's an accountant, so she's got important things to be doing. Much more important than ranking straight men, so I'm doing it on my own. So here we have our tiers for today. Our top tier is Harry Styles, self-explanatory. Harry Styles, my first, my one, my only ever male love. He gets a tier of his own. I love him. Are there other men that could go in that tier? I don't think so. Maybe. Second tier we have, I could be convinced. Under the right conditions, if he's charming enough, I might be a lesbian. I could be convinced. We'll see. If he's good looking enough. If he's my vibe, you know? Then we have third tier, just a man. That is literally just a man. I don't see it. And then we have, do you need help? Self-explanatory. I've got my list of men here. Let's start picking them off. I have no idea who most of these are. I honestly don't recognise like 70% of these names. I might know their faces, but not their names, or I might know the names and not the faces. We're going to put it all together today. Okay, the very first name on this list is a man that I know and love. We all know and love. It's Jonathan Bailey. I know he's gay, which makes me automatically like him more. When I used to pretend to be straight, or I tried so hard to be straight, I'd always end up fancying the gay men, because it's the femininity that I'm attracted to. Also queerness, I'm very attracted in general to queerness. And Jonathan Bailey, I would have absolutely pretended to fancy him when I was like 21, 22 years old. Completely. He can sing, he can dance, and also he just seems to be so lovely as well. Like, he comes across really well in interviews. So I think, in a world where he wasn't gay, I could be convinced. Maybe. Next up is Jensen Ackles. I've heard this name before, but I have no idea who he is. I have never seen that face before in my life. What was he in? Supernatural? I've never seen Supernatural, but I do know there was lots of shipping with Supernatural, wasn't there? I don't have much more context than that. That to me is just your bog standard man. That is just a man. It surprised me that this next name came up as much as it did, and that is Chris Hemsworth. I thought people would have moved past the Hemsworths by now, but apparently not. Again, Chris Hemsworth seems like decent enough, but I would not look twice at him on the street. If I walked past him, I just wouldn't even acknowledge him. That is quite literally just a man. I will say though, I do really like Thor as a character. I think he does great as Thor. That is Chris Hemsworth, isn't it? Not Liam Hemsworth. No, I'm sure it's Chris Hemsworth. Thor, great character, but just a man. Austin Butler. My only reference point for Austin Butler is Vanessa Hudgens, but also, wasn't he Elvis? He was Elvis. I did like him in that movie. Am I attracted to him? No. I'd actually maybe go as far as to say I'm unattracted to him. I'm very sorry, Austin Butler girls, but he's going to go in Do You Need Help? The title of this category sounds harsh. Just think of it as like 1 to 4. He's just in the lowest category, okay? It's just funny. Next up on my list is the one, the only. I don't need to search to know what he looks like, but I'm going to do it anyway. Harry Styles. I love this man. I love him so much. Like, he is the ultimate for me. I was 16 years old. I was sat on the floor at my nan's house watching the X Factor. This beautiful 16-year-old boy walks on stage to audition, sings Isn't She Lovely? And in that moment, I convinced myself that I was straight because I love this man with my entire heart. And I clung on to that for like 10 years because I was like, I can't be a lesbian because I fancy Harry Styles. And you know what? He is still the only man that I would be in a straight relationship with. I would. I love him. I love him so much. And that doesn't negate my lesbianness. I'm just lesbian, but Harry Styles, okay? I love him. I've loved him in every single one of his forms throughout all of his eras. I will love him until my dying day, okay? Yes, I am getting tickets for his new tour. Thank you for asking. I will be there. Paul Pascal. I know him, I think. He's the Irish one, isn't he? Yes, I do know him. Do I think that's an attractive man? No, I don't. Also, why do all of these men look the same? Why are they all just white men with brown hair? Is that the thing? Is that what girls like? I think he's gonna have to go in Just a Man. They all look the same, don't they? Josh O'Connor. This is a name that I see thrown around all the time, and I have no idea who this man is. Oh, he was Prince Charles in The Crown. I do know him. I'm sorry. People are attracted to him. Like, I'm sure he's a lovely man. He's a very good actor. I'll give him that. Like, I thought he was great in The Crown. Also really good in Challengers. He was in the tennis one, wasn't he, with the Zendaya? I didn't pay much attention to him in that movie because Zendaya was there, you know? If anything, this video is really just affirming my gayness. He is definitely going in Do You Need Help? I don't see that. I don't see it. Sorry, guys. Jacob Elordi. I do know who this one is. He was in Saltburn and Euphoria, which actually I've still never seen. I've never seen Euphoria, but I really should. Again, I think he's a very good actor. I'll give him that, but do I fancy him? Isn't he really tall? I have a feeling he's a very tall man and people like that about him. But for me, again, just a man. Kit Connor. I know who Kit Connor is. I just want to look at him a little bit. Oh, he's such a precious, precious man. He came out as bi though, didn't he? Again, I could be convinced, but I think it's the queerness. It's like the femininity of the men. I like that. Damiano David. I can tell you for nothing that, yeah, I do fancy Damiano David when he was in Maneskin. When he's not in Maneskin now, I'm really into it. I like tattoos. I really like tattoos. Like, I don't think objectively he's that handsome. No, he is handsome. He is. He's very Italian looking, isn't he? Like, he is Italian, but he's just got that face. I definitely think I fancied him more in his Maneskin era. Like, now he's kind of gone for like a vintagey style. I like the rock style. I liked when he'd like get naked on stage. That was fun for me. I could be convinced. Could he go up with Harry Styles? No. No, that's crazy. But I absolutely could be convinced. Damiano David. I do like somebody who can sing. That's in men and women. Like, singing is inherently very attractive to me. Youngblood. Again, I think I know what Youngblood looks like. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, are you serious? Really? I had like 4 people in my comments saying Youngblood. Really? Not to judge you guys, but that's going straight into You Need Help. I don't see that at all. Again, probably personality. I'm judging solely based on looks, okay? I'm being shallow. Joe Keery is a name that I see all the time, and I think he was in Stranger Things, but I've never seen Stranger Things, and I don't know who this guy is. Have I seen this man before? Maybe not. I also don't think he's attractive at all. He's got very good hair. He's got very nice hair. His hair is giving Harry Styles circa 2016. Is he going to go in Just a Man or Do You Need Help is the question. I'm going to put him in Just a Man because he's got very nice hair and I'll give him that. Leo Woodall. Oh, he was in One Day and White Lotus. He gave me such the ick in White Lotus. His character in White Lotus, like, I'm struggling to, like, look at his face because I did not like him in White Lotus at all. He, like, physically, like, made me feel uncomfortable in that show. But, like, I do think that's a good-looking man, and you know what? This is our first white guy with blonde hair. So, you know, diversity. I would like it known I did not curate this list. I've literally just taken names that you guys have sent me. Any lack of diversity in this is not down to me. He's got very nice eyes. He's got very nice eyes. The question is, could I be convinced? I'm struggling to separate him from his character in White Lotus, but I do think he's very pretty. No, I think he's just a man. Sorry, I think he's just a man. Hudson Williams. Who on earth is Hudson Williams? Oh! Him. I know him. He's in Heated Rivalry, which I literally finished watching last night. I read the book over the weekend. Me and Hole watched the series all this week. I love those gays. I have thoughts. I have nitpicky problems. Also not really nitpicky. Like, I have big problems with it. But also, like, characters, storyline. Love those gays so much. Do I find him attractive? Again, I need to try and separate the character from the actor. Because Shane Hollander is me. He is very similar to me. I was watching it and I was like, oh, I feel him. And then my wife turned to me and was like, Shane is you, by the way. And I was like, okay, cool. So I do have a soft spot for Shane for that reason. But I am much more attracted to Ilia. What am I going to do? What do I do? I think he's going to go in... Could I be convinced? Just a man? No, just a man. Sorry, I can't separate the Shane of it all, and Shane's very similar to me, and like he is attractive, don't get me wrong. Like that's an attractive man, but he is a man, just a man, you know? However, I have a feeling the next name on the list, which I also don't recognise, but if I am correct, this is going to be Ilia. Yes, that is Ilia from Heated Rivalry, and I must say, I don't think he's conventionally attractive. I actually think he looks a lot like Neil Patrick Harris, but I'm very attracted to him. Very, very attracted to him. Me and my wife turned to each other whilst we were watching Heated Rivalry, and we were like, that is a good looking man. And we both agreed that we would. Would I even need to be convinced? Again, am I attracted to the actor or the character? How do I separate this in my brain? I haven't seen anything from the actor. But if he put on that Russian accent and pretended to be Ilia, I think I probably would. God, not only am I attracted to a man, I'm attracted to a blonde man. That's crazy. Does he go and I could be convinced? Would I even need convincing? I don't think I would do. This is probably recency bias playing into this, very much so, but he's going to go up there with Harry Styles. I would, I'm just saying. I definitely know who the next man on the list is, and that is Pedro Pascal. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? That he is gay. He's openly gay. Is he openly gay? He's gay. We know he's gay. Right? I'm actually now doubting myself, but regardless, he is giving gay energy. And that makes me more attracted to him. But I'm not attracted to him in the same way I am like Jonathan Bailey. He just seems like a very, very nice man. But he's like quite a lot older as well. I'm not really into like older people in general. Is he just a man though? I feel like I can't in good conscience put him in just a man because he's more than a man. But also I don't think I could be convinced. This is where I should have had the 5 tiers as usual. I messed up, okay? I'm going to put him in just a man, not because I think he's just a man. I actually think he seems very, very nice and I think he is a good looking guy. He's just not my type. If I'm going for men, I don't think I could be convinced, but I think me and him could be very good friends. I could see us having a cocktail, having a good chat, you know? That doesn't mean I'm attracted to him. Jamie Campbell Bower. Who is this man? Oh, him. He plays thingy in Sweeney Todd. What's his name? I can't remember the character in Sweeney Todd, but he's definitely in Sweeney Todd, which is one of my favourite movies of all time. Fun fact. Is he having a resurgence? What is he in now that is making people... Oh, Stranger Things. Is he in Stranger Things? Who is he in Stranger Things? He's attractive. He's a good-looking man. He's got good facial structure. I thought he was very talented in Sweeney Todd. Also, he's in Harry Potter, isn't he? Doesn't he play the young Grindelwald? Could I be convinced? Just a man again. I think he's just a man again. Oh wait, no, wrong one. He just doesn't have that like energy that I like in a man, you know? Like he's objectively good looking. I definitely should have had an extra tier here. I messed up, but we're here now. Can I add a tier in now? Is it too late? Wait. I'm gonna go for I can appreciate. There you go. I can appreciate a good looking man, just not for me. He is gonna go in that, and so is Pedro Pascal, and so is Shane Hollander. What's his name? Hudson Williams. There you go. The next man on the list is Idris Elba, a classic. I know what he looks like. He is a good looking man. Like I can see why straight women would fancy Idris Elba. I get it. Do I fancy him? No. He's gonna go in our new tier of I can appreciate. I see it, I get it. I don't personally fancy him, but I get it. Next one is Drew Starky. When I tell you I've never heard this name before, have I ever seen his face before? I've literally never seen this man before in my life. What's this man in? Tell me. He is going in just a man. Next up, we have Tom Blythe. Actually, both of these came from my sister, Drew Starky and Tom Blythe, because I said to her, I was like, I've never heard either of those names in my life. And she was like, what? How? I just simply haven't. Who is Tom Blythe? Again, I've never seen that face before in my life. Oh, Hunger Games. Is he... Oh, I have seen that face before. He plays President Snow in Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Tell you what, he's much better looking as blonde. That's rare. It's not often men are better looking blonde as brunette, but that is just a man. Once again, so many just men. Next up, we have Glenn Powell. Again, a name that I've heard, but I don't know who he is. Who is this man? Who is he? What's he in? I have no idea. He's like, his features look too small for his face. He's got like big face, small features. He looks like a finance bro. You'd see him at Liverpool Street Station at 9 a.m. on a Monday morning. wearing a gilet. I'm doing this in such a convoluted way. It's so annoying having to download each photo individually, but I just didn't want to spoil it, you know? I didn't want to have like preconceived notions. He's actually going to go in, do you need help? I don't get it. He just looks like your bog standard finance bro. Don't understand. Next one, I know this one, and I love this one. Timothée Chalamet. And I find it really hard to separate Timothée Chalamet from playing Laurie in Little Women, and I love Laurie so much. Like, when I think of Timothy, that's the role I think of. He's very good looking. He's got very good bone structure. I also hear he's a bit of a fuckboy, and I don't know why, don't ask me. I'm kind of into that. Timmy is absolutely going in I could be convinced. I definitely could be convinced. A couple of shots, I'm down. We're coming towards the end now, you guys. Harris Dickinson. Again, a name I've never heard of. And a face I've never seen, not once in my life. That is a man I could walk past on the street. I have no idea who that is. Literally not a clue. There's a whole world out there, guys, that I don't know of, because like 10 people said this name. But like, he must be really popular. He's again gonna go in just a man. Just a man. And we've got one last name on this list, and this is a name I know well. And that is Michael B. Jordan. That is a good looking man. I watched Sinners last year with my wife, and I came out of the cinema and I was like, yeah, I would. Like, the combination of Michael B. Jordan and Haley Steinfeld in Sinners was almost too much to bear. It was almost too much. He is a very, very good looking man. I don't think he's quite up there with Harry Styles for me. Again, Harry Styles is very much personality based, but I think I could be convinced. I think I very easily could be convinced, actually. Do I think I could hold a romantic relationship with any of these men apart from Harry Styles? Absolutely not. Can I appreciate a good-looking man when I see it? Absolutely. So there you go. There is my official ranking of all of the current straight girl celebrity crushes. If you have any major thoughts, any minor thoughts even, about what I've done here, then leave a comment down below. This is just meant to be silly. This is just silly. I'm sure they're all very nice people. Maybe they're not. I don't know them. Maybe they all suck. But this is purely shallow. Actually, if you're a lesbian, if you're bisexual, even if you're straight, tell me, who is your like number one male celebrity crush? And why is it Harry Styles? And if it's not Harry Styles, why? I'm intrigued. Thanks for watching. This is stupid. I'll see you in the next one.